I found myself in a unusual position of being asked to help companies, and I couldn't use the old playbook. COVID made us all throw away the playbook. And now what was needed was new plays, new thoughts, courageous, bold. And everyone knows that COVID had disproportionate impacts on Black and brown communities. We just like all the other social disparities and inequities, you had this pandemic that had a disproportionate impact financially, emotionally, and mentally on Black and brown people. So let me give you a quick example. I had a CEO says, well, Doc, I'm trying to keep the doors open. I don't want to let anybody go. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to institute a 25% across the board pay cut. That way I don't let anyone go. He says, what do you think, Doc? I paused. I says, I'm going to assume that your intent is good, but I think what you're intending to do is going to have a bad impact. He says, what do you mean? It's fair, it's equal. Everybody's going to take 25. I says, let's think about this for a second. You make 7 figures. You're going to answer to the 25% pay cut across the board, and you're going to impact a Black female in your call center that makes less than $15 an hour at a time when her kids are home, her child care costs are up, all of her costs are up, and you're going to make her income, you're going to cut her income by 25%. Do you think that's equitable? Do you think that's equitable? So to make a long story short, through some coaching and counseling, I was able to convince my client, the top of the house, the C-suite, all you guys, y'all take 25%, take 30%, and then the next level down, let them take a percentage. And then the next level down, take them a percentage. And the people that are hourly people, in most cases making less than $15 an hour, no cuts, no cuts. He pondered on it, and he said, Doc, thank you. That was, and so he's able to keep all the employees. And meanwhile, now we're talking about how the organization can thrive on the other side of COVID. But people approach these things with blinders, and what you have to do is say, you've got, just like a car in your blind spot, you're missing something. Whether it's your privilege or whether it's your bias, intentional or unintentional, is preventing you from seeing that what you are tending to do, and again, I'm going to assume good intent, is going to have a bad outcome. So that was the things I was dealing with during COVID.